Jungkook was passing around the room. His eyes were filled with worry and anger. I want to sit there. Where is he? What talking so long? He mumbled, cleaning and unclenched his fist. June signed loudly and raised his temper. Can you stop walking like this, Jungkook? You are making my head dizzy. Jungkook turned to him and raised an eyebrow. Uncle, stop pouting like that. You look really weird, he said with a small smirk, trying to extract a smile from his nervous Jonas scarf and leaned back in his chair with crossed arms. Still so rude even when you are nervous. That's when the door suddenly opened. Jimin, Hobby, Kai, Somin, Yoon, and finally Taehyung entered the room. Jungkook eyes immediately scared for Taehyung, but his heart sank when he noticed that Taehyung wasn't even looking at him. Jungkook clenched his fist, tightened his eyes filled with fire as he glared at Somin and Yoon. He wanted to protect his thief from everything, but right now he had to stay calm. Soon the other professor walked in and took their seat around the big table in the office, and the room was silent. No one dared to speak until Professor Y stood up. Professor Y, I don't understand why our read is not taking any action yet. Don't you think this kind of relations is unacceptable in our college, and that too in public? Professor Y scoffed. They tried to insult Taehyung. Professor Y, and now we understood why Kim Taehyung gets such high marks. He must be Jungkook cutting in with a cold voice. Shut your mouth. Somi flinched in fear, stepping back a little when she heard Jungkook's voice, low but filled with strong emotion. Professor Wang Hong. Why are you shouting her, Professor Jian? Is it because your secret relationship is not exposed? Jungkook glared at him with jaw tightened. Dear June, Kim Taehyung, do you want to say anything? Taehyung slowly raised his head and looked at Jungkook. His husband gave him a soft smile. He closed his eyes. He trusted Cookie. Whatever happened now, he will face it with courage. Professor, why are you asking him anything? He just 20-year-old boy who said his Jungkook family. He is my the whole room frozen, mouth dropped open. Everyone stared at Jungkook sob. Professor I couldn't believe his ears. Someone felt like the ground behind her head. Disappointed, Jungkook took a step forward and stood beside Taehyung. He gently raised his hand and held it tightly, raising their fingers together. They looked at him with teary eyes. Jungkook loud and clear, Kim Taehyung is we got 3 months ago. Gaps filled the room. Even the professor, who usually had no intention to gossip, were stunned. Jungkook proudly yes, he is, and he doesn't need anyone supposed to get good marks. Everyone know how smart and hardworking he is. Don't try to destroy his name with your false word. His voice was strong and steady, and he never let go of their hand. Somin stood frozen, her lips trembled. She had always believed that she could get anything she wants, but now, seeing Jungkook standing proudly with her, she felt small, weak, like a loser. Then June gave a small smirk as he leaned forward. June, well, then everything is clear now. Kim Taehyung is 20-year-old and legally to Professor Jian. There is nothing illegal or wrong here, Professor Y. I think you want someone an apology, don't you? Professor Y read with embarrassment, looked down and said quietly, I'm sorry. One by one, all the professors nodded and left the Danin's office, mumbling among themselves. Only Somin and Yoon were left behind. Jungkook turned to Taehyung, his expression softening. Jungkook, get to your class. Everything is solved now. Taehyung looked at him for a long moment. His eyes were still teary, but there was a speak of relief in them. He gave a small nod, grabbing Jungkook's hand a little tighter before letting go. As they walked out, Jungkook turned back towards Somin and Yeon, his eyes sharp again. Lee Somin couldn't stop the tears rolling down her face, not from sadness but from burning anger. Her hand clenched tightly as she stood beside Yeon. Jeon Jungkook and Jimin were standing in front of them. Jimin, it's you who follow us. Yeon, do you think I am blind? I saw everything. And Somin, the picture you both spared, that's not what really happened. Go check it out now. Somin and Yeon quickly opened their phone, handing to their college website as the page loaded. Their eyes widened in shock. Their face went pale. Mumbling, how did this change? The picture they posted meant to frame Taehyung was gone. In its place was a beautiful photo of Jung and Taehyung holding hand and smiling with their eyes. Jimmy smiled and did a great job, didn't he? Jung slowly stepped closer to them. His expression cold, dangerous. The look in his eyes was like a sharp ice, and Somin and Yeon both frozen under it. If a single glare could hurt someone, they wouldn't have fallen already. Jungkook, this is your only warning, Somin and Yoon. If you ever try to hurt Ma again, then no one, not even your parents, can protect you from me. Somin Keenan shook his lips trembled. She had never seen Jungkook like this. Jungkook is very slow and strong. And don't you think I will ever like people like you chasing after someone else, man, and then try to break someone's life out of jealousy? Somin looked down, humiliated. Jungkook, I have people everywhere. I come now only because they say, but if I see even one tear in his eyes again because of you, that day will be your last day in this place. Just then, June entered and placed a hand on Jungkook's shoulder. Yoon, let them go, Jungkook. I'll take care of this. Jungkook nodded and took a deep breath. He and Jimin left the room. When Taehyung entered the classroom with Kai and Hobby, every pair of eyes turned towards him. People whispered, looking surprised, but no one said anything loud. Taehyung kept his head low and went to his seat. Kai leaned and Hobby, Kai whispering, Hobby said something, he is going to cry. Hobby moved closer to his best friend and gave him a gentle smile. Hobby, look at me. Taehyung turned to his friend with tear eyes. Kai, that picture everyone saw, it wasn't the bad one, it's the one for your suit. Hobby softly, one day or another, everyone was going to find out, and it's better this way. Do you really think people will believe Somin and you when they see how happy you are with Jungkook? He gently wiped Taehyung's cheeks. Hobby, we hate seeing you like this. Taehyung smiled softly, feeling a little warmth return to his. He nodded at his friend. Meanwhile, other students whispering in amusement. The idea that the cold and serious Professor John Jungkook was married to a beloved sweet Taehyung, it surprised them, but instead of judgment, most felt happy. There was the relationship. No one paid attention to Soman and Yoon. Anyone when they entered the class, they were just ignored. Clara walked to Somin, disappointment in her eyes. Clara, you hurt Taehyung so badly, Somin. I tried to stop you, Somin. Stay quiet. Clara, it's you who never mind. She didn't want to finish the sentence. She simply walked away. Taehyung couldn't wait for the day to end. He wanted to go home. He wanted to hear his son. He wanted to be in his safe place, a soft vibration in his phone made him look down. Jungkook messaged, "Meet me in the parking lot." When class ended, Taehyung waited for a imperative and walked quickly to the parking area. There he saw Jungkook leaning against his black car, looking at his phone. The moment Jungkook looked up and he saw Taehyung running towards him, he put the phone away and opened his arms wide. Jungkook softly came here. Taehyung crossed into his, wrapping his arms around his tightly. The strong, comforting scent of Jungkook's cologne filled his lungs. He closed his eyes and sang, letting his whole body relax in that embrace. Jungkook hugged him tighter and ran his finger through Taehyung's soft blonde hair. Jungkook gently, "Let's go home, okay?" Kai and Hobby said, "They are handle everything here. It's just us now." Taehyung nodded and quietly said in the car he didn't let go of Jungkook and the entire ride. He leaned against his husband's shoulders, not saying a word. Jungkook didn't disturb him either. He knew they just needed quiet. Once they reached home, they settled on the sofa together. Taehyung thought placing his chin on Jungkook's shoulder. "Cookie, I know we got too quickly. I'm sorry if I..." Jungkook cutting him off. "No, you don't need to say sorry." Taehyung looked at his with glassy eyes. Taehyung, "Their words hurt me a lot today, but when you told everyone the truth that pain disappeared." He smiled softly. "Thank you, Kiki. I am so happy hearing those words." Jungkook finally felt peace. He had been worried that Taehyung might regret things, but now he knew this was okay. Jungkook in a tone, you Tae." Every time Jungkook said those words, they felt like a warm blanket and cold. Taehyung blushing, he leaned forward and gave Jungkook a playful on cheek. Then Jungkook laughing, "You have become..." He gently held Taehyung's waist and lifted him into his cup. His face he sang softly. Taehyung smiled and resting his forehead together. In that moment, the world outside didn't matter. It was just the two of them, full of comfort and promise that no one could break them apart. It's been a month since Taehyung finished his exam. Now it's holiday time for every student. For the first few days, Taehyung spent his time working on his gaming company. He had many online meetings, talking with his gaming friend and plan everything step by step. Jungkook supports him every single day. Taehyung, "I want everything to be perfect, Cookie." Jungkook, "It will be. Here, I believe in you. Just take it one step at a time." Thank you, Cookie, for always staying by my side. Jungkook always we never have leave. After a day of hard work, Taehyung finally finished planning everything for his company. So both he and Jungkook decided to spend first week of their vacation with their families. They enjoyed their family. Mrs. Jian adored Taehyung. She always treated him like her own baby. She would hold his hand while talking, always give him an extra portion of food and pinch his cheeks. "Mrs. Jian, are you eating enough? You look thinner. Eat this soup." Taehyung giggled, "Mom, I already had 2 balls." "Mrs. Jian, one more won't hurt, baby." Mrs. Jian, on the other hand, spoiled Taehyung completely. He would snatch to him, buy him little gift, and always pull him into tight hug. Only Jungkook knew how much Taehyung longed for a parent love. Now he finally had it. One evening after dinner, the whole family sat in the garden, enjoying the peaceful night under the stars. The air was filled with laughter and love. That's when Mr. Jian handed Jungkook a white envelope. Mr. Jian, how about enjoying your vacation, or should I say a honeymoon? Tehang faced and deep red, his eyes widened. Tehang sigh, whisper, Appa. Mrs. Jian laughing softly, let them go, dear, and they deserve it. Mr. Jian, it's a private island, no one will disturb you. Just enjoy. Jungkook took the ticket and smiled, trying not to laugh at Tehang's face. Jungkook, thank you, Appa. This means a lot. Mr. Jian, take care of him, Jungkook, and be gentle. What no one said about loud how hard it had become for Jungkook and Taekook to stay calm around each other. Every night was filled with tension, longing, and that turned into desperate. Jungkook often saw Papa mock on Taekook, net driving younger crazy. Taekook looked at the bag his brother-in-law gave him. He unzipped it and turned like a tomato. Inside were different flavors. His face heated up in embarrassment. He quickly hid and packed it in his backpack. Just then, Jimin entered the room. Jimin, are you nervous? Jimin just in surprise, holding his chair. Jimin, you scare me. Jimin chuckled and walked closer. Jimin, don't be nervous. He is your love, your husband. Just enjoy every moment. Taekook blushing, I know, but still. Just then Jungkook walked in. He saw Jimin whisper something into Taekook's ear. Jimin teasing whispered, be gentle with our taekookie, okay? Jungkook just smiled while grabbing Taekook's backpack and gently held his hand. Soon they were on Jungkook's private jet taking off at the island. It was a 4-hour flight, just side by side, finger leaned together. Jungkook the back of Taekook's hand softly. Jungkook sleep a little. Taekook, no, you won't let me sleep later. That's why. Taekook laughing. What? That's not true. Taekook pouting. You are cookie. Jungkook grinning. What? I just want to spend our honeymoon right. I have a surprise for you. Taekook curious. Surprise? What is it? Jungkook, I love it when we adopt our child. We all spend every vacation on this island. Taekook eyes softened. His heart melted at Jungkook words. Taekook, how many children do you want? Jungkook smiled. As many as you want. Taekook looking away. It's not like I'm going to give birth, but I want to. I'll teach them how to play. Time escaped to their arrival. The chill place met Taekook, who himself tightly. Jungkook immediately wrapped a long coat around his husband and led him toward the car. The guard, Mr. Jeon, pointed, place their luggage in the back. Jungkook, shall we go? My dear husband, Taekook nodded. Jungkook started the engine. It was already 7 p.m. Taekook looked outside the wind, enjoying the nature, the calm breeze started in his heart. When the car turned toward the direction Taekook gave, the mansion stood surrounded by tall trees and peaceful woods. It was like a dream. Taekook got out of the car and started at their home. Jungkook walked behind him and wrapped his arms around Taekook. Jungkook, do you love it? Taekook nodded slowly. It's beautiful cookie. Jungkook, I came here when I was 23. I loved this place and wanted to build a home for my love. Taekook listened quietly. Jungkook, it's our home now. I've been waiting to bring you here after our marriage. Do you love it? Taekook eyes, he smiled brightly and leaned on cheeks. Taekook, I love it, cookie. Thank you so much. Before Jungkook could reply, Taekook ran towards the house with joy like a child. Jungkook was soft and carried their luggage inside. Taekook took off his shoes and pulled them neatly on the rack. He looked around with wonder. Jungkook leaned against the wall with folded arms, watching his husband. Taekook turned around, smiled brightly. Cookie, I really love our home. Jungkook heart sweat with happiness. Jungkook, I'm glad my love are home. He slowly walked towards the handcuff, his cheeks and gently his forehead. Jungkook, bye. But you haven't seen our room yet. The heart reached, he nodded slightly and followed his husband. Jungkook stood before their bedroom and slowly opened the door for Tae. Jungkook, Tae, come in. This is our room. Tae stepped in slowly, his eyes scanning the room filled with warmth and love. The moment his eyes gaze leaned on the last photo, him and Jungkook, his face turned bright red. It was a picture taken on a day they were laughing to each other's arms. Thanks, softly cookie. This picture is too much. He gasped when too strong, when a hand gently wrapped around his waist from behind. Jungkook warm breath tickles the back of his neck, making the younger Siva run into his husband and better. Jungkook whispering, "You like it? I wanted to fill this room with our memories because it belonged to us." Taehyung could feel his heart racing. He was nervous, sure. They had shared and sweet touch before, but this was different. This was their wedding, and even thought he was innocent inside. He knew what was about to happen, and he also knew how much love and care Jungkook would pour into every touch. Taehyung, blushing hard, cookie, you making me nervous. Jungkook chuckled softly. This is our room. There is no one here about us. You don't have to be shy. You can say anything, feel anything. I'll always hold you. Taehyung breathed when Jungkook hand slowly slide the warmth of his palm against his skin made younger close his eyes tightly. Jungkook, you smell so sweet, baby boy. To stop a sound from escaping. His cheeks were burning, and he felt a weird mix of nervous and excitement bubbling in his stomach. Taehyung whispering, "Cookie, what are you doing to me? I feel strange." Jungkook softly laughing, "You are just feeling love, my Tae. It's new, but it's beautiful. Don't worry, I'm here." Suddenly, Jungkook turned Tae around to face him, his hands softly along the memorized every inch of their detailed skin. He leaned close, brushing their forehead together, and their eyes locked. Jungkook softly only Taehyung gasped again when Jungkook gently making him surprised. Jungkook from gentle want. I waited so long for this moment. He quickly Jungkook slowly laid on their soft, fluffy bed, never breaking eye contact. He over him, their hand interwined. Jungkook looking into Tae, more than anything, more than words can say. Taehyung smiled with watery eyes. With all my heart, Jungkook leaned and his forehead gleaming there with emotion. Jungkook, I don't want it to hurt you. If you are scared or if you want to wait forever. Taehyung reached up and cupped Jungkook's cheeks with both hands. His voice was soft but short. Taehyung whispered, "Make love to me, Cookie." Jungkook closed his eyes for a moment, holding the hand tightly as if promising to be gentle, to be loving, to be give him the sweet memories of their. And as the moonlight fell into their room, the night was filled with nothing but love, trust, and the beginning of new, beautiful chapter in their life as husband. 5 years later, Kim Tae-han became the CEO of Kim Company, one of the top companies in the country. Meanwhile, his husband Jang Jungkook proudly teaches #1 dental company in the world. Both are successful in their careers now, but more than any, deeply Jungkook stood by Tae-han thought step. He encouraged when things were hard, offered his shoulders when Tae-han fell down, wrapped his warm clothes. He tries, Kate, are you free tonight? We are planning to go for dinner. His husband Ted running towards up little Jian Kim, their 3-year-old son, hugged his father like that. Tae-han and hug my baby, I miss you so much. Uncle walk over, a smile, welcome home. He leaned in and placed on Tae-han's forehead. Tae-han picked up Raya and carried him to the living room with little one happy rested on his hands, playing with on Tae-han's foot. They had adopted on their first wedding anniversary since then. Their life has been filled with even more love and love. Jungkook came into the room with a warm cup of black tea. Jungkook, have you go, baby, just how you like it. Tae-han taking a cup with a soft smile. Thank you, Cookie. Jungkook rubbed Taehan's soft hair and sat beside him on the couch. Jungkook, you look so tired today. Why don't you lie down for a bit? Me and our little Tae will prepare dinner. Taehan holding his hand gently. Cookie, how about we eat out tonight? It's the weekend. Tomorrow after dinner we can take Ria to the park. Jungkook nodded happily. That sounds like a perfect plan. You deserve a break, love. They clapped and jumped into his father's lap. Yeah, I want to play on the slide. Jungkook laughed and softly patting on his tiny cheek. Jungkook smiled warmly, then it's a dinner out and park and date tomorrow. Taehan leaned his on shoulder, his heart full of happiness. He looked at his little family, his lovely husband and their adorable son, and felt complete. Taehan softly with emotional Cookie, thank you, I am really the luckiest person in this world. Jungkook kissing his forehead again. No, Tae, I am the lucky one. You give me everything, love, happiness, and this beautiful family. Their home was filled with sweet sound of daughter, their feet running around and two hearts beating as one. What more could Taehan want? He had a handsome husband, a good young house full of love.